I've dreamed of visiting DC ever since I was in 5th grade. So when I finally got the chance to go, I went a little crazy. I visited over 50 sites in 4 days, and I'll let you know which are my faves if you watch to the end. If you're not gonna visit DC, still watch the vlog though. I'm entertaining. Anyway, I'm No It Takes the World. You're watching another East Coast solo travel expedition. This is actually the final episode in this series, so please enjoy. I will not be in the East Coast anymore, so take it all in today. Really take it all. Also, if you remember my last video in New Jersey, I broke my camera lens, so I'm going to be vlogging from my iPhone a lot, and for my portrait lens, it's going to be a weird combination, but it's kind of an aesthetic thing, so enjoy. So, I made it to DC. It was such a pain. Taking my luggage for everything. I literally got lost. About to go see some museums. Are we liking this lens? I sure don't. It's cool, but it's such a pain to vlog from a portrait lens. After filling up on the most disgusting CVS pharmacy sandwich, I walked down to the National Mall and it was time to get my museum game on. I was trying to hit as many museums as I could before they would close. I first hit kind of like the most famous museum, I would say, the Natural History Museum, and like it was cool, it was cute, but there were so many people and kids. Not really my favorite. Right now I miss my vlogging camera. Yeah, but this is museum day, even though it's a gorgeous day now, which is a choice. Honestly, it was a choice that I was spending so much time indoors today, but this museum was gorgeous. It was like one of my favorite museums I've ever been to. That was really cool. I really like that museum. That's good for solo extravaganza. So I briefly walked by the National Gallery of Art's Sculpture Garden. I didn't have much time there because I was trying to hit the museum before it closed, and the museum I chose was the American History Museum. It was really cool. I'm going to change your running clothes, run to Whole Foods, run to Tidal Basin, take sunset pictures. I think that's the plan. After I got some food, I randomly was running and the White House just appeared and I saw a protest. And then I was gonna take some sunset pictures. And I saw the Jefferson Memorial at night. It was really cool. This was a really cool day. A lot of cool sights in DC, guys. Running with my cheesecake. I forgot I bought it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Eat the cheesecake and watch the monument behind me. Just stare at it. Unfortunately, those good vibes did not follow me into day 2. I tried to get tickets for the Washington Monument to go up it. I rented a bike. It was a failure. And I did a bike and it didn't. So I had to carry this in an open space. There's no open space. It's this whole man. Not even getting tickets. My shirt's so wrinkled. I feel ugly. Ugly shoes. Although my morning was filled with complaining and just a lot of hatred, it was starting to turn around once I went to the White House. The need to crop people out is so strong. Vote. It affects this. There's so many people out. This is so weird. I then got a little emo, and you guys will see why. I'm gonna be at home, manifesting it. Guys, I don't usually like to talk about my goals and dreams because I don't think they'll come true if I do. But, Garden State, that's my dream. Did I just reveal my dream career goal? Maybe. Taking like so many self-timers in front of so many people here. I feel so silly, but they're really good. I never take pictures in the exact same spot. Like, look around, take a spin in some open space. It's so embarrassing. You know, it would not be an episode of No It Takes the World if No It Takes the World did not complain about how Noah's the only one who should be taking the world, even though he's a tourist like everyone else. But anyway, I went to the Vietnam War Memorial. And then I went to the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. Both were gorgeous, both were stunning. I meandered my way through Tidal Basin, an area where if you go during cherry blossom season, there's great cherry blossoms. I was literally like 2 weeks late to the cherry blossom season, but it's fine, because I was still vibing. So hey guys, it's been a fun day exploring the monuments. Very insightful, delightful. Then something crazy happened. Such a cool story. I thought this was the Holocaust Museum. and I... Anyway, so I was going to this museum thinking it was the Holocaust Museum, and it was not. It was the National Museum of African American History. I wanted to come in here anyway, and I didn't have a ticket, and she let me in without a ticket. She gave me hers under her name, so I got in. Funny that this happened, but I'm so glad it did. One of my favorite museums, yeah. After that unexpected museum experience, I decided, you know what, it's time to go to another state, Maryland. I took the train to Maryland. Best escalator I've ever been on in my life. I'm in Maryland now. I took the train. This is a state I've never been to. I kind of just went over the border, so I'm barely in the state, but it still counts. Anyway, here's me exploring Bethesda, Maryland. Maryland doesn't deserve to be this cute. It's so awkward taking self-timers, because everyone always looks at me and they're like, they turn back like, is that someone famous? Anyway, so my hint for anyone taking self-timers or vlogging in public, don't look at the people walking by because it'll make you self-conscious. If you don't know their reaction, you don't have a reaction yourself. Okay, let's go and bike. After a quick stunt in Maryland, it was time to bike back to DC. I was gonna go to Georgetown. I took the Capitol Crescent Trail. It was such a beautiful trail. I loved it. So much fun, and I made it in time because you have a 40-minute window when you can return the bike. I made it in 40 minutes, 7.6 miles. I'm gonna eat a little snack. If you do visit DC, download the Capitol Bike Share app. It is the best way to see the city by bike. It is cheap, it is fast, it is efficient. And go to Georgetown too, like I did. Cause while I was there, the Secret Service came and I do not know why, but it was crazy. Exploring more Georgetown University. So we're headed up to go to college. But at Georgetown, I started to get reflective and I was like, why can't I talk to people? Cause I wanted to know what the Secret Service whole thing was about. I wish I could just do it naturally. So I literally get stressed talking to people I don't know. If it's like I have to initiate it. If it's like they initiate it, then it's like, fine. You know, you just get reflective when you're traveling alone. To this day, I still do not know who the Secret Service was escorting through Georgetown. And it's okay. It's fine. I don't know, we're just gonna go on the bike and we'll see where we go. I did some more biking and it was iconic. It took me way too long to figure out how to get to the trail I needed to get to the National Mall without using my phone. This whole trip I had to use my phone, guys, because it dies. I just looked at my download maps and from there I have to guess. I biked past the Kennedy Center. Just saw a couple kissing. Actually, not kissing. Making out. And I saw the monuments at night, which I totally recommend. Gorgeous. Can't really see it now, but like purple, blue sky was painted over the monuments. I gotta take a picture, but I don't think I got it in time. Bro, can I take my picture? Number one, does this look like a portrait lens? Number two, no. How would I send it to you? Anyway, just thoughts and prayers for people. I got a little annoyed with people, I'm gonna be honest, during this trip. Just taking pictures, eating peeps. Really good at this photography thing. These are the people who are trying to have me take their picture. Why would I take their picture of them defacing a monument and being inappropriate? Ugh. Okay, it's day 3. In the workroom, it's time to get Washington Monument tickets. So cute, there's a cute man in the hospital having a cute day. I tried again to get Washington Monument tickets. I woke up very early and I did not get them. I was 2 people away. I just need 1 ticket. So people who don't even want to go, you ruined a spot for someone who cares so much about politics. Life throws you lemons, takes out timers. I'm so upset. I want to just go tomorrow, get there earlier. I'm thirsty. Greetings from the just called the Capitol building, right? Sure, I didn't get the tickets again, but like the Capitol building was such a vibe and I was taking pictures for people and they were super nice and it was fun. And then I got in trouble for laying my camera down at the Supreme Court, but it was all good.
Is that your camera?
Sorry, it's mine. Okay. After the Supreme Court, I went to the Library of Congress. I randomly was able to get a ticket like at the door. It was so great. And I love the Great Hall. And there's also like a really cool photography expedition that I was obsessed with. I want my photographs to get in the Library of Commerce. The issue is now I'm running behind schedule. I think I got tickets for the Holocaust Museum, and I need to go. So yeah, that was a lie. I really didn't have tickets. The system glitched, but it's okay, because I still got it. That was one of the most powerful museum experiences I've ever experienced. Going through like the rail car where they would put prisoners onto so they go take them to their death. Going through that, I was like hit with emotion. It was a life-changing experience to say the least to go to this museum. I'm so glad I was able to get in even though I didn't have a ticket. It worked out. The commute was terrible. It's also 5 o'clock on a Friday. So yeah, I left the Holocaust Museum with like a lot of energy. I was like, I'm gonna bike to Arlington, and I did. It was a bad commute because of traffic, but it was a really cool view. A lot of cool things to see. Arlington. I'm in Virginia. This is another state I just knocked off. From there, I said I want to see the Pentagon, and I also was able to see the 9/11 Memorial all on my bike, and I was trying to get to Arlington next to the cemetery, but I could not figure out how to get into it. So I said I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna enjoy the vibes, but I'm gonna give up, and I'm gonna go to the Air Force Memorial, and I really enjoyed that memorial. I had actually never heard of it, and then I found food. Mama, now I can get food to fill all of my needs. Even had a water bottle refill station. I gotta take pictures of the sunset, because that's my job. Now, where is the nearest bike? Then I found myself at Gravelly Point for sunset. The park is so gorgeous. It's like a lot of people, but I'm gonna still vibe, eat my dinner. I kind of took some R&R at the park. I've been going hard the whole day. It was a really gorgeous view, and I was just excited to take pictures of planes taking off. I'm really trying to step up my photography game, get into long exposures. It's so hard. I was trying to get these cool pictures of the plane taking off. It's so hard. Ugh. I then biked back to my hostel. So confused right now. If you know me, my water bill has a case on it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? But that was the least of my worries, because at my hostel, there was so much snoring. But it was okay, because then day came like it always does, and I got tickets! 1 for 9.
1 for 9? Make sure you head straight up there.
Thank you.
Yeah, fine, Joe.
Third time's the charm. There's like so many less people today. I don't know why, because it's Saturday. Regardless, I got it. I just had to wait extra time. That was so stressful. I was so scared I wasn't gonna get it. But child, this better be the best view in the world. And honestly, that viewpoint was so worth it. I don't know why I loved it so much, but I did. I recommend going. Yeah, I do. And then I went to Arlington, to the cemetery this time, to actually see it up close and personal, see the different memorials. There's a lot of tour groups, didn't love that. But I really did like touring the Robert E. Lee house. It was like really cool history I didn't know anything about, so I really recommend doing that. And then I was back at Lincoln Memorial to say goodbye to DC for one last time. Hi guys, I'm closing out the vlog. There's a few more things I wanted to do, but Arlington took up my time today. And the Washington Memorial, of course. It always hurts because I feel like I didn't do everything I wanted to do. But really, I did so much. I jammed-passed this trip. I went to so many places. I did so many things. And it's just because I love DC so much and I wanted to see everything. But you know what? You're coming back. Don't worry. Yeah, you heard it here. I'm probably coming back. I am. I'm so glad you came along for this adventure, solo DC extravaganza, jam-packed trip to the stars. Extra. I love you guys. Oh, did I just say I love you? Oh. I hope you enjoyed traveling with me. And if you did, stay tuned for more solo trips. Bye-bye. Shout out to the Starbucks worker who saved my life and filled up my water bottle when there's none in Union Station. I've looked the entire place for 40 minutes. Shout out. I look good. Anyway, here are the sites you must hit if you go to DC. How long can I hold this note? And if you have extra time, visit these places. And then, if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, because I really worked hard on this video. And I hope you've enjoyed traveling the East Coast with me these past few months. Good things come to those who wait.